you ever heard of the Country Women's Association?
Yes.
What's it mean to you?
Just a group of women that try to help people out in situations.
The what?
The Country Women's Association.
I don't know, I've never heard of it.
It has been called the Chinwaggers Association.
Oh, well, I'd say it's more or less a glass session.
Cranky Women's Association.
Chicks with Ambition.
Cask Wine Appreciation Society. No,
Crohn's with Alzheimer's.
I don't think our members realise what a powerful force they are.
Chicks with Attitude, that's us, and we like that. It's cool.
Chick with Attitude.
For almost a century, the Country Women's Association has been at the heart of rural Australia. Known for their exceptional tea and scone making skills and handicrafts, the ladies of the CWA can sometimes look like they've stepped out from a past era. Rural Australia was a male-dominated landscape. Women were working in the home and on the farms too, in the background, often unseen. But across our wide brown land, women were in dire need. And the seed would soon be planted for Australia's rural women to unite.
It all began when a Sydney woman journalist wrote in the Stock and Station Journal of the need for a union of country women. This led to a Bush Women's Conference coinciding with the Sydney Easter Show in 1922.
the organisers were extremely worried that no one would come. And then on the first day, they were overwhelmed with the number of women who had arrived, who'd come on horse and cart and however they could get to Sydney. They were fighting for all sorts of things. Then there were no services, no facilities, no hospitals to care for their children.
Hundreds came, and the stories poured out. The overwhelming isolation of farm life, the constant fear of sickness in the family, the feeling of hopelessness.
The women wouldn't want to talk to their husbands about it. So then when they found this whole group of people that they could talk to and have the same issues and maybe provide some answers for each other that just common ground provides, that it would have just, you know, I can't imagine what it would have been like.
Empowered and energised, they decided to form the Country Women's Association. Their top priorities were health, isolation, community services, and education.
They'd sort of found like-minded people who wanted the same things they did, so there was obviously power in numbers, and it took off very quickly, very quickly.
With their newfound sense of solidarity, the women worked fast. By 1923, there were 68 branches across New South Wales, 17 restrooms, 2 seaside holiday homes, and much-needed baby centres for mothers and children.
In those days, I don't think there were very many public amenities apart from in the pubs, and women, and particularly children, weren't allowed in pubs.
The women's place was to stay home. They were not supposed to go out.
The men folk were a little bit sarcastic to a certain thing. I shouldn't say it, but my husband used to call us the Cranky Women's Association. The Cranky Women. He's dead and gone, so he won't know what I said about him.
When World War II broke out, the CWA was there at the ready. The ladies put their home craft skills to work. They made camouflage nets from rope, sewed vests from sheep fleece, and knitted thousands of socks. They also added extra CWA treats for the soldiers.
They used to send Anzac biscuits and boxes of goodies over to the soldiers. We do that still. We did that when they were in Afghanistan, and we got lovely letters back from soldiers that received them.
From the early days, the ladies of the CWA quickly established themselves as prize-winning cooks. Judy and ladies from all over Australia would wrap up their cakes and travel from their farms to hand-deliver them to the judges. It may be a surprise to many, but the CWA isn't only for women in the country. It has branches in the city too. Greystanes CWA in Sydney's western suburbs operates out of the local primary school.
People do say to us, Greystanes country? That's not country. But in Greystanes, and we have trees, so we're good. I think there's a cow. Hi, Pauline. Good to see you, Dale. Come sit down. Hey, we've got some new people today. Yes. Here you go, darling. Sit there.
Welcome everyone today. A special welcome to Dorothy, our secretary from Nepean Group.
Lobbying government has always been a major part of the CWA's mission, ever adapting to the issues of the day.
This week on Thursday, it was tabled and the CWA had the local member from, I think it was Parks, tabled a petition in Parliament.
And when it's an issue they're passionate about, the CWA ladies are not afraid to make some noise.
I guess that's one of the reasons why we're trying to change the tea and scones image, is because we have lobbied over the years very successfully for various improvements to things.
The CWA's pragmatic and persistent style of lobbying has achieved a lot over the years. Compulsory seatbelts, white lines on the edge of roads, flashing speed signs in school zones, to name just a few.
I always say you can have a say with CWA.
Do you believe that the Country Women's Association, born in this era many years ago, is keeping pace with the times, or is it dying on its feet?
I certainly would not say that it was dying on its feet. It's keeping pace. We have always been very, very aware of the winds of change. And so when one project that we have thought was very, very necessary at the time has died because the need has gone, we immediately take up something else. And it's a changing organisation. And yet the old ideals are still there, and they are never forgotten.
First time I've ever done that.